So guys, okay, here welcome back to today mathematics class. So we have started again. Let's start from where we stopped yesterday. We are waiting for others to join us. We are waiting for others to join us. We're still waiting for others to join us. So if I join us for good, let's take today attendance. Let's take today attendance by introduce your name and where you are watching us from. Okay. Let's take attendance by introducing your name and where you are watching us from. Please, let's be snappy with that. Let's be fast with that. Let's be fast with that. So please introduce your name and where you are watching us from. Okay, where you are watching us from is very, very important. So before we start the class, so let's wait for others. Immediately it is 9:10. We start the class. So we're still waiting for others to join us. We're still waiting for others to join us. So introduce your name by introduce yourselves. Right today attend us by introduce yourself, your name and where you're watching us from. Your name and where you are watching us from. Let's be fast with that. Your name and where you are watching us from. Let's be fast with that. Let's be fast with that. So share this video, share this live with your friend, share this live with your friends. If you have anyone writing this coming WAEC or JAMB or NECO examination, before them to join the platform. Okay, share this live with them. Share this live with them. If you have anyone writing this incoming examination, share this live with them. Share this live with them. So guys, it's remains 7 minutes to start the class. Remains 7 minutes. So we see half time. We see half time. So by now, your pen should be with you. Your pencils should be with you, and the necessary equipment to also be with you. It is very, very, very important. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. So if you're joining us, please let's take today attendance by going to the comment section, your name and where you are watching us from. Your name and where you are watching us from. Please let's be fast with that, so we can start the class together. At least I need like 5 comments so we can start the class, because if I started it, I will not enable to I won't enable to take back. I wasn't able to call back. Please let's do fast. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's take today attendance. Let's take today attendance by introducing go to the comment section, your name and where you are watching us from. Your name and where you are watching us from. Your name and where you are watching us from. That is very, very important. Your name and where you are watching us from. That is very, very important. Your name and where you are watching us from. So it remains 5 minutes. It remains 5 minutes, please. I'll be expecting you from the comment section by introducing yourself before we start the live class. Introduce yourself before we start the class. Your name and where you are watching us from. Your name and where you are watching us from. That is very, very important for today attendance. So we are waiting for others to join us so we can start it together. We're still waiting for others to join us so we can start it together. We're still waiting for others to join us so we can start it together. So we're still waiting for others to join us before we start the live class together. I'm waiting for others before you can start the live class together. Refer your friends, share this live, please. Share this live, share this live, share this live with your friends so they can have the benefit of this class. Share this live with your friends, share this with your friend. So we have for 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to start the class. Okay, I can see some plots training. Okay, now we are still going to that aspect. This is just like a step by step. You don't have to rush. We still have a lot of time. We still have some time, so it's better you understand some topic before you move to the other topic. You understand? So you understand it before you move to the other topic. So let's be fast. Let's take the headers and let's take today attendance, your name and where you're watching us from. In the comment section, please let's take today attendance, your name and where you are watching us from. It makes 3 minutes. Immediately it is 9:10. We start the class. Immediately it is 9:10. We start the class. So it makes 2 minutes to start the class. Now for the time, it makes 2 minutes to start the class. It makes 2 minutes to start the class. So please and please and please, let's do fast and let's do fast. Let's take the attendance of today. Let's take the attendance so we can go. So it makes 2 minutes to start the class. It makes 2 minutes to start the class. It makes 2 minutes to start the class. Yesterday I gave you guys a assignment, which is the question 4, question 5, and question 6 I have on the screen. That is what I gave you as assignment yesterday. So many of you that submitted, I can say some of you are still get this question wrong. You still get this question wrong. So just imagine you see this question in this upcoming examination, how they attempt to solve it. Okay, some of you that solve it, none of it scored 8 all. I got the full mark. No, none of it scored a 3. Okay, none of you scored a 3. You still make some mistake in some part. You still make some mistake in some parts. So let's solve it together. Okay, Lagos. Okay, if you're lower, I can see you for Lagos. That's good. So let's take the attendance. It makes 1 minute to start the mathematics class for this is day 3. This is day 3. This is day 3 of this live mathematics class. Thank you for being with us. I hope this lesson will help you in this upcoming examination, and I pray in this upcoming examination, I pray you come out with fly color, success. Pray for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from above. Thank you, guys. Now we can start the class. So if you're judging us, please take today attendance by go to the comment section, your name and where you are watching us from. That is very, very important. Your name and where your location, that is where you're watching us from. That one is very, very important. That's today attendance. That's today attendance. Okay, your name and where you're watching us from. So let's start the class. Okay, I'll take my pen out. So we have the question. This is a question I gave you yesterday. I gave you this question to solve. This question 4 here. the question 5 and question 6. That's the question I gave you guys yesterday to solve. So if you are still joining us, please try to use 1 minute of the time to go to the comment section by introducing your name and where you're watching it from. That is today attendance. That is today attendance. Now, I gave you this question yesterday to solve as a summit. Some of you that solve doesn't. I can say all of you that solved this question, none of you got everything correctly. Not all of you that got it correctly. Some of you made a mistake when you're solving this question 4. Some of you made a mistake when you're solving this question 5, and some of you made a mistake when you're solving this question 6. So I would like to solve this question because today we'll be rounding up from this topic, where we'll be going, where we will go for the next topic. Okay, for tomorrow we move to the next topic. We'll be discussing about indices. That will be our topic for us from tomorrow. Okay, this is 3 days now. We have spent 3 days on this particular topic called number-based system. I believe a lot of questions that we'll be solving under this number-based system, I think by now you cannot have issue with that particular topic. I believe that. Now, let's see if you're trying to find this question. Given that 4p for base 5 equal to 119 base 10, find the value of p. And we have the options there. Now, how do we solve this question? How do we solve the question? Let me say maybe I can see space there. I don't want to clean this part. I don't want to clean this. So let me try to create this space here. Okay, that should be question. Let me roll it down to this place. Okay, that's question 4. So we have to follow 4 period of 4 in base 5 equal to 119 in base 10. I think that is the question. I think that's the question that we're given, that you should find the value of p. Okay, I thought I got it. Yes, that is 4. Because the question says that you're given that 4p4 base 5 equal to 11 base 10, find the value of p. We're told to find the value of p. Now, let's solve it now. Let's solve it here. Now, the first thing you have to do here, if you look at this words, if you look at this left hand side there, the base here is base 5, and look at the right hand side there, the base here is base what? A base 10. You can see that the base is not the same. Okay, you can see there the base here, they are not the same. You have to make the base the same. Okay, and in number-based system, if you discover that the particular number, the base is not the same, you have to convert that particular base to base 10. If you look at the right hand side there, it's already in base 10. You don't need to convert it because it is already in base 10. You have to convert this one to what? To base 10. So it can be the same thing as this right hand side there. That's the first thing to take note there. I get now. So when you're given a question and discover the both parts, they are not the same base. It's right to convert all the base to base 10, and this part is already in base 10. So that means that this part that has base 5, you have to convert this word to base 10. That is the first thing you have to do. Now, how do we do that? So let's look at the solution together. How do you attempt to solve the question? Let's look at the solution together. Now, if you look at this space now, let me write it out. That is what? 4 what? P for base 5. Okay, let's convert this word to base 10. If you convert to base 10, you take the 4 digit, that is what? 4 multiplied by the base, which is what? 5. Okay, plus the second digit, that is p, multiplied by the base, which is 5. We have plus, and we have 4 multiplied by the base, that is what? 5. So that is, we first of all expand it. Now, what you just have to do now is to what? Is to indicate the index. The next step to do is to indicate the index, and you are indicating the index on top the base. Okay, and you are indicating the index on top the base. Right, start for the right hand side here and start for the number of 0. So the first one to be base power of 0, the second one to be base power of 1 here, and the third one to be base power of 2. So this one means that it is 5 raised power of 2, and this one means that 5 raised power of 1, and this one means that 5 raised power of what? Or 0. That is just what the meaning. So in this place now, that means that we have 4 multiplied by 5 times what? 5. That is the meaning of 5 is power of 2, and plus we have p multiplied by, here we have what, this one is multiplication. Yeah, 5 is power of 1, that is what? 5, plus we have 4 multiplied by 5 is power of 0. Any number base power of 0 is always equal to 1. Any number raised power of 0 is only equal to 1. So that means that 5 raised power of 0 is equal to what? 1. I get now. It's equal to what? 1. Now, let's solve this one in a step by step now. Here we have 4 times 5 times 4 times 5, that is 20. Okay, times 5, that gives us as what? As 100. So this one gives what? 100 plus p times 5, that gives us as 5 what? P, plus we have 4 times 1, that is equal to what? As 4. Now if you collect like time, that means that we have 100, okay, 100 plus this 4, okay, plus 4 plus what? 5 what? P. Now let's add it together. 100 plus 4, that will give us what? That will give what? 104 plus what? 5 what? P in base 10. So that means that when you are converting 4p4 base 5 in base 10 is equal to what? That is 104 plus 5p in base 10. That will be the answer when you convert this word to base 10. How we get it now? How we get it now? So if you get it now, so are we free to go now? Since this one has become this in base 10, so it means that this part now, when you say 4p, okay, 4p4 in base 5 equal to, that is 119 in base 10. So, and this is already in base 10. We have converted this one to base 10, which is equal to this. So that means that when you have this, let me take this one down there. So it means that when you are converting this one to base 10, we have it as this. So let's replace this one with this. That means that this 4p for base 5 is equal to 1014, okay, plus what? Plus 5p in base 5p, that is equal to, this one is equal to this. And we have what? 119. They are both, these are both in base 10, and also what? In base 10. So they have the same base. So in this place, what just have to do here is to collect the like time. We have a number here, we have a number here. So let's take this number to the side then. So that means that we have what? 5 or 5p is equal to 104 to the other side there. The sign here is plus. When you come to the other side there, you return to what? Minus. Are you following on? It is turned to minus. Now, when this turns to minus, you have 119, okay? Take this on the other side, that is minus what? 1014. Are we getting it now? I hope this one is well understood. Now, what you just have to do here, you have to subtract 119 from 104. Okay, subtract this 119. Let's subtract 104 that will give us what? 15. That means that we have what? 5p is equal to, that is what? 15. And the question says to find the value of what? Of p. We're told to find the value of p. So that means that the value of p is to get the coefficient, to make p the formula here. So to make p the formula here, you have to divide both sides by the coefficient of p. And the coefficient of p here is equal to what? That is 5. So it means that by dividing both sides by 5, divide this one by what? By 5. So this 5, we count this 5 here. That will be p now is equal to, how many 5 times 5 here? 1, 5 in 15, that's equal to what? 3. So p is equal to what? 3. So the answer, the value of p is equal to 3, and that is the step by step you solve this mathematics question. Okay, so the question says is to find the value of p, and the value of p now is equal to what? 3. So that is the step by step to solve this mathematics question. That's the step by step to solve this mathematics question. How we get it now? So that's the solution to question 4. That's the solution to question 4. So the question 4, it says that we should find the value of p, and from the option we have here, we have discovered that the value of p is equal to 3. So that is option C. That is option C. The value of p is equal to 3, and this is the step. That is how you solve it in the step by step. This is how you solve the question. If you see the question in this upcoming WAEC examination or NEC examination, this is step by step to solve the mathematics question. See how simple is it. Before we go to the next question, I hope we guys understand it. Before we go to the next question, I hope it is well understood. Oh, okay. You asked a question, Tokwe, that instead that we not convert the 1 to base 10. No, the reason why we are not converting the 119 base 10 is that, okay, let me answer that question, is that this one is already in base 10. This 119 is already in base 10, so you don't need to convert it. Top where do you understand now? You don't need to convert it. It's already in base 10. Is this one we have to convert to base 10? You know, yesterday and day before yesterday, I said that in the first class and also the second day, I said that whenever you're given a question and discover the base is not the same, the first thing to convert all the given question, all the given base to base 10. And if you look at this part here is in base 4 and is in base 5, and this part is already in base 10. So you don't need to convert it to base 10. Again now, you don't need to convert it to base 10. That is the answer in base 10. You don't need to convert it to base 10 since it's already in base 10. Okay, you are getting it now. See, know that is very simple. Now, I hope it is well understood. Can we proceed to the next question? Can you proceed to the next question? I need response for you guys so we can proceed to the next question. Yes, you got it correctly. Okay, say you got it correctly. Yeah, that's good. You got it correctly. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we can proceed. So let's go to the question. Let's go to the question. That is question 5. Let's read the question 5. Okay, let's read the question 5. The question 5 states that arrange the following number in ascending order of magnitude. Ascending order. Okay, we have the numbers that is 101 base 2, 31 base 8, and 42 base 5. And we have the options. We say to arrange this word in ascending order. Okay, we should arrange this word in ascending order. Now, let's see how we can solve this question in ascending order. How can we arrange it? You go just like in ascending order. In ascending order means that you start from the smallest number to the biggest number. Okay. For example, you can start from number for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one it is smaller than 2. And smaller than 2 is smaller than 3. That is the meaning of ascending. From the smallest number to the biggest number. That is what ascending order. I get on. But if the question says that descending order, so it means that you start from the biggest number to the smallest number. But for the sake of this question, you say we shall arrange the number. You say is the arranged number. You shall arrange the number in what? In ascending order. So you start from the smallest number to the what? To the biggest number. And some of you made a mistake if you are just rushing. You say that since this one is this, if this one is 100, this is 31, this is 42. Remember, we just put it like that, and just that 100. After 100, we have 42 that is bigger, and we have 31. You just pick the answer. I think we have this. You can see the option here. 400, 42, 31. And just this, we just say that the option is option B, and option B may not be the answer. The first thing you have to do here is to convert it. That's what I'm always saying. Whenever you are given a question in number base system and discover the base are not the same, convert the both terms to base 10. If you convert to base 10, you are free to go and you get the answer correctly. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, we convert it to base 10 first. Yes. we convert it to base 10. So let's do that. Okay, we have, let me see the question. That is 110 base 2 and 3 1 base 8 and 4 2 base 5. So let me try to make a 6 space here. I don't want to clean it because I will say print out the material. So some of you may have, we still have the material. I'll still send the materials to you to the group. So let me try to bracket this one. This is equation 4. So let's say the equation 5. Okay, that's the equation 5. So we're trying to convert a have of 110 base 2. Okay, let me create more space. Okay, we have 110 base 2. Okay, 110 base 2 and common, and we have a 3 1 base 8. Okay, and the last one is a common, that is 4 2. What base is this one? Let me check the base. I thought 8 is a base 5. Okay, that is 4 2 base 5 and 4 2 base 5. That is 4 2 base 5. So that is 4 to base 5, so you have a base 5. So the first thing here is to convert the what all the times to what? To base 10. To convert it to base 10. So when you convert this one to base 10, let's convert the first one to base 10. We have 110. Okay, let's convert it in base 2. We convert it to base 10. So if you're converting to base 10, that means take the first digit, that is 1. Okay, let me write it there. The first digit, that is 1 multiplied by the base, which is 2, plus. Okay, the second digit, that is 1 multiplied by the base, that is 2, plus we have the third digit, that is 0 multiplied by the base, that is 2. After 8, we indicate the index, that is 0, that is 1, and this what? 2 on top of the base. Okay, so this one means that 2 raised to the power of 2. 2 raised to the power of 2, that is what? That is 4 times 1, that gives us as 4 plus, and 2 raised to the power of 1, that is 2. 2 times 1, we have 2, and we have plus 2 raised to the power of 0, that is 1. 1 times 0 here, that is what? That is 0. So when you add it together, 4 plus 2 plus 0, that is equal to what? 6. So that means that this 110 in base 2 is equal to what? 6 in base 10. Is equal to 6 in base 10. That is how you solve that. So let's move to the next one. This is what? That is 31. Okay, 31 in base 8. So that's one, let's convert it to base 10. The fourth digit, that is what? 3 multiplied by the base, that is what? 8. I get now. Plus the next digit, that is 1 multiplied by the base, that is equal to what? 8. Now after 8, you indicate the index. After 8, we indicate the index. And when you indicate the index on top of the base, we have the 0, we have what? 1. I get now. So this one means that 8 raised to the power of 1, and this one means that 8 raised to the power of 0. And in this case, 8 raised to the power of 1 is 8 times 3. 8 times 3, we have 24, plus we have 8 raised to the power of 0, that is 1. 1 times 1, we have 1. So if you add it together, that is 24 plus 1, that gives us 25 in base 10. I get now. So when you are converting 3 in base 6 to base 10, is equal to what? 25 in base 10. Now let's go to the next one, which is 42 in base 5. So the comparison, that is 4 multiplied by the base, which is 5 plus, and then this one is with 2 multiplied by the base, which is what? 5. I get now. Now after we indicate the index, we have 0, we have 1. Hope we are following. We are following the class. Now in this person, that means that 5 raised to the power of 1 here. 5 raised to the power of 1, that is 5. 5 times 4, that is 20. We have 20 plus, okay, 5 raised to the power of 0 here, that is 1 times 2, that is what? 2. So that we are, let's add it together on 20 plus 2, that will give us as 22. So that means that we have 22 in base 10 here. So when you are converting this 42 in base 5 to base 10, we have 22 in base 10. That is 22 in base 10. And when we are converting 31 in base 8 to base 10, is called what? 25 in base what? In base 10. Now let's look at express it in this question that was being given. We have as 1 1 0 base 2 common, we have 3 1 base 8 common, and we have 4 2 base 5. Now when we convert this 1102 in base 2 to base 10, we have it, the answer is given as 6 in base 10. And when we convert this word 31 in base 8, the answer gives is 25. Okay, is 25 in base 10. Okay, and when you convert this 42 in base 5 to base 10, we have 22 in what, in base 10. Now let's arrange this word in ascending order. Now let me try to create space. Let's arrange it in ascending order. So in ascending order, the biggest number here, okay, which is what, this is the biggest number, okay, and this is the next biggest number, and this is the smallest number. Ascending order, you start for, you arrange it from the smallest number to the biggest number. I get down. That's the meaning of ascending order. You arrange for the smallest number to the biggest number, and the smallest number is what? It is 6. Okay, now the small number is 6, and we have it as this, that, and 6 is equal to this 1 in base 2. So here we have what, 1 1 0 in base 2. That's the first one common. Now the next biggest number, which is what, 2 that is 22, and because this 25 bigger than 22 here, and this is the next biggest number, which gives us 42 in base 5. That is 42 in base 5, and the last one is what, 31 in base 8. So that should be the answer to this given question. This is the answer to this given question if you say we arrange it in ascending order. If you arrange it in ascending order, we have the option is 1 1 0 base 2, 4 2 base 5, and 3 1 base 8. So let's say maybe we have it in the option. Let's say maybe we have it in the option. Let's say maybe we have it in the option. I think the question asks option. Let's go to the options. Let's say maybe we have it in the option. Let's say maybe we have it in the option. So we have what? Okay, if you look at it now, how this option, that is option B. I think it's option B that gives us, it's option B. So option B is the correct answer to this question. This is option B. That is the correct answer to this given question. I hope you guys understood this. Before I move to the last question, I hope you guys understood this before I move to the next question. So I hope this one is well understood. So if you get it, please let me know in the comment section. Can we proceed to the next question? Can you proceed to the next question? Okay, no, are you just joining us? Olasukami, are you just joining us? Okay, well understood. Sukami, Olasukami, are you just joining us? Maybe you're just joining us. That is the reason why. Okay, understood. I got it right. Okay, you got it right. Yes, that's good. Okay, you got it right. That's good. You can see that this thing, it is not that as hard as you think of. It's not that hard as how you think it. So that is the step by step we solve it. So let's move to the also coming. I just join us. So let's look at the question 2. Let's look at the last question, which is question 6. So let's look at the question 6. Let's look at the question 6. The question 6 reads, listen to this question very well. The question 6 reads that, okay, two numbers, 2 4 base s, and then 3y and 3 1. This one is base y. I said this yesterday. 3 1, it is base y, are equal in value when converted to base 10. Now equal in value when converting to base 10. Find the equation connecting x and y. And we have the option. Okay, and we have the option. Now, according to what I've explained for you guys, what will be the first step? Okay, what will be the first step? What we do? What will be the first step? If you see this question, what should be the first step? What will be the first step? I need it in the comment section. What will be the first step? Convert it to base 10. Okay, I need one more response. I need one more response before I go. You convert it to base 10. Okay, we convert it to base 10. So, and they said that the two numbers, let's convert it to base 10. And let's see how we solve it together. Let's solve it together. So let's convert it to base 10. Let's convert this two number to base 10. Now let me take it out. Let me try to find it. We have 3, we have 2, 4. Let's try to find the expression we have here. We have 2, 4 base s and 3, 1 base y, and they say they are equal to each other. So let's me find a space. I don't want to wipe this one up. I don't want to clean it because I'm still saying the material for you guys. Okay, so we have the, okay, let me try take this space here. Let me see, I think this space, this part. Okay, so we have the equation 6. Now we are supposed to call two numbers. We have the two number that is 4 base s, and then we have the second one that is 3, 1 base y. Okay, let's first of all convert both number to base 10. So if we convert this one to base 10, we have 2, 4 base s is equal to, we convert to base 10. You take the first digit, that is 2, multiply by the base, which is what, s, plus the second digit, that is 4, multiplied by the base, that is what, s. Now that will be next thing to indicate the index. The index on top of the base, which is 0, and we have 1. I get now. Now this means that s is power of 1, and this means that s power of 0 here. So s is power of 1, that is s, times 2, that gives us what, 2s, plus, okay, s is power of 0, that is 1, times 4, we have what, 4. So that means that when you convert this one, this 2, 4 base s to base 10, we have what, 2s plus 4 in base 10. Now let's go to the second one, which is 3, 1 base y. 3y base y is equal to, take the first base here, that is 3, multiplied by the base, which is what, y, okay, plus the second digit, that is 1, multiplied by the base, that is equal to what, y. I get now. Now after you indicate the index, we have 0 and 1. I get now. Now this means that y is power of 1, and this means that what, y is power of 0 here. So y is power of 1 here, that is y, times 3, that gives us what, as 3y, plus we have what, y is power of 1 here, that is y power of 0 here, that is 0, that is 1. 1 times 1, we have 1. So that means that when you are converting 3, 1 base y to base 10, we have it as 3y plus 1 in base what, base 10. In base 10. Now, and the question says that we should the two numbers. The question is that the two numbers. Let's go to back to the question again. So let's read it again and let's solve it the way I will read it. Let's go back to the question. Let's go to the question. Okay, you see the question. The question that two numbers, we have 2, 4 base s and 3y 3, 1 base y are equal in value. So you'll be equal in value, and then when converted to base 10, we require to base 10, Okay, find the equation connecting them, and they say the two number they are what, they are equal in value when converted what to base 10. So that definitely it will be equal to, it will be equal to each other. It will be equal to what? Each what? Other. The first numbers will be equal to the second number. That means that this one to be equal to this. Okay. And in this one, when converted to base 10, we have it as what? As this. Now this one becomes, we have what? This 24, when they converted it to base 10, is called what? 2s. They can say therefore, is it therefore, that is what we have. Two what? We have 2s plus, okay, 4 is equal to the second number, which is what, when converted to base 10, we have what, that is 3y. Okay, we have 3y plus what, 3y plus 1. Okay, when converted to base what, base 10, when converted to base 10. Now let's solve this simple mathematics. Let's solve this simple mathematics. Let's solve the simple mathematics. So in this place now, we are supposed to find the equation collecting x and y. So in this place now, we have a number there. You can take this one, okay, to the other side there. You can take this one to the other side there. Will it have the same answer? So if we say that what the equation connecting both sides, okay, x and y. So we have a number here, we have a number here. You can take this number to this part. Okay, that means that we have 2 or 2s plus 4. Okay, when this one comes to this part, that gives us minus 1 to be equal to what, 3s. Okay, now that will be 2 or 2s plus 4 minus 1, that gives us as what, as 3, equal to 3 what, 3y. Now you can say the equation that connecting them to be equal to 2 or 2s plus, when you take this on the other side there, that will give us as minus. Okay, let's take this one minus. Let's take the number to part. So let's take this 3y to the other side there, and take this one plus 3 to the other side there. That is what, the minus what, 3y equal to what, this one to be minus what, 3. So that should be the equation connecting them. So if we should look at the question, then the way they may arrange it may be different. So let's say in the option, okay, in the options they say that okay, we have 3. Let's say we have 3. Do you have what we have here? 3 4s plus this. That is not what we have. They have 3y plus this. 3y plus 2s is equal to 3. I think that is what we have there. We have 2s and we have 3 here. Why this one have 2s? So let me check it. This and that is 3s plus this. Equation connecting it. I think that should be the equation connecting it. So let's see what we get as our answer here. That is 3y. Okay, it's supposed to be minus what? Minus 3. And what do we have there? Minus 3. And what do we have in the option? What do we have in the option? Do we have minus 3? Okay, here it is plus 3. Here it is plus 3. It is not the option, it's not the answer. The answer is the option A. The answer is option A. Option A is the answer. Let me explain why it is option A. Let me explain why it is option A. Let me explain why it is option A is the correct answer. Is the correct option. Now, if you look at this place now, you can take what, you can make this one, this y is 2s as well formula. So means that let's take this one to the other part. If you take this one to the other part, again, if you take this one to the other part, that will be equal to, that is 2 or 2s equal to, here means what, minus 3 here. Okay, this one turn to what, plus what, this minus when it comes to that side there turn to plus, right, plus what, 3y. I get now. Now we can also rearrange this one. Let's take this minus back to this place. We have a 2 or 2s equal to, because the 3y, okay, plus minus, sorry, it's not plus, it is minus. So it is minus. We have minus 3, that is minus 1, 3. Now in this place you can see that there's a number in this term and this term. Because it's something that is common there, which is what? 3. 3 is common to both sides there. 3 is common to both sides there, so we should factorize it. 3 is common to both sides, so we should factorize it. So if we should factorize what we have here, we have what as 2 or 2s equal to, factorize that 3 common to both sides, we take 3 outside, open bracket, 2 by 3y means 1, y, and 3 divided by 2 here, that is minus what, 1. So that should be the answer. That is the answer. That's about 2s equal to open bracket 3 open bracket y minus 1. That is the equation connecting the s and y, and that is the option we have in the option that is the option we have in option A. That is what we have in option A. You can say that is what we have in option A. So it means that option A is the correct answer to this given question. Okay, means option A is the correct answer to this given question. So that is step by step to solve this mathematics question. That is step by step to solve this mathematics question. I think by now, if you have any question in number-based system, you should know how to solve that particular question. No matter how the question becomes, I believe by now you should know how to solve a question under number-based system. Okay, if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. So before I move to the next thing of today, we still have a lot of questions under this number-based system. If you were in a group, I shared a particular question that was being combined. I shared a particular question for you guys. That was the afternoon. If you were in a group, I've shared a question under this number-based system. A lot of questions that we have compiled together on this number-based system. I shared a question, the link to the website where you can get access to the question, which I share it for you guys to check through it. Okay. So if you haven't joined our group, okay, no question. If you haven't joined our group, I will drop the link. Okay, I will drop the link for you guys to join the group if you haven't joined the group yet. Okay, so please, I don't understand that factorization method. Okay, let me go back to that place. Let me quickly explain that. So what I did here is that this factorization method, what I use here, if you look at the number we have here, okay, in this place and right, let me start from this place. We have 2s minus 3y equal to minus 3. Okay, now I know say that according to the question, according to the options, okay, according to the option, you don't have this option there, but they use the factorization method in the option. So in this place, I need to take this one, this minus 3 to the other side there, minus 3y to the other side there, which will give us what, plus 3y here. Now we arrange this one. When I rearrange this one, we have 3y minus 3. Now when I get this for 3y minus 3 here, now if you look at this, this is the first term, and this is the second term. So 3 is common here, we have 3y, here we have 3. So it means that 3 is common to this term and 3 is common to this term. So I now take the 3 outside. I get now. I take the 3 what? Outside. When I take the 3 outside, I open bracket. So 3 divided by 3y, we know that 3 becomes 3 here, remains y. That is why I have what? As y here. This minus, this is the minus. Okay. The next one, 3 divided by 3 here, it goes 1 time. So let's say I write 1 here and I close the bracket. So that is how I factorize it. So that is how I do the factorization. I hope you get it now. That is how I did the factorization. So if you haven't joined our group, let me drop the link to our group. Okay, let me drop the link to our group. This is the so I've dropped the link to join our WhatsApp group. So do you still have any question before I move to the next thing? If it is well understood, 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 please let me know. We can proceed to the next thing I have for you tonight. If it is well understood, let me know before I proceed to the next thing I have for you this tonight. So, okay, now you understand it better. Okay, good. Now let's go to let's move to the next thing I have for you guys tonight. So I think by now we should be calling today of this topic. So I have the next topic which we'll be discussing on, and this topic is very important when you talk to math, when you are talking about mathematics. You cannot do without it. If you have mentioned the topic when I was trying to solve some things, I have been mentioned the topic. So that means that other topic, it is very important in mathematics when it comes to what examination. So let me share with you the topic. So this will be the topic we'll be discussing on next class. Though I have been able to do like two of it, okay, two questions of it. I already treat two questions of it. So this is topic, and it's called what? Number base. It is called indices. Okay, it is called indices. This is the topic. Okay, in our next class we'll be discussing indices. That is what we'll be discussing next topic. It is called indices. So if you have any question, based on that number based system, if you have any question on that number based system, please you can let me know or send it to my DM. Okay, you can let me know if you have any question on that number based system. Let me know. Okay, but this topic will be moving on. I've made a video. You can see the question that I've already solved, like the first question under this indices. I've already solved it, but I will be explaining how I solve it. I'll explain this is just like a recorded video, which I explained on my website. So I'll drop the link to access it in the group. Okay, I will drop the link to access it to the group. That is what we are be talking. This is what I did today as number 2 question. That is what I did today. So I will drop the link to the group. So if you haven't joined our group, I'll drop the link so you can join the group. Okay, if you haven't joined our group yet, I've dropped the link so you guys can join the group. So I'll drop the link to the solution to this question. So how I solve it, the step by step I did here. I will drop the link in the comments. I'll drop the link to the group. So and I'll drop the link to our group in the comment section so you can join us there. And same thing, this material I use for this number based system, the material I use for the number based system, and the way it was being worked out here, I will, okay, things should be in that mathematics lesson. So the way it was being worked out here, I will send you the PDF. I'll send the PDF in our group. You can see this is the question, and this is all the question in one place here. this question in one place here. So I will drop the PDF or the picture of this so you guys can have the material, so you guys can have the materials with you. So it is very, very important to join us in a group. Okay, so I will share with the material with you guys tonight. I will share the material with you guys tonight with this. But okay, let me make like this because it's not all of you guys that are in the group that join the live. I think it should not be good enough for me to send into the group. Okay, and then some people are there to come and spice on something. I will, if you need this material, I will go to the message in the WhatsApp. If it is when you attend, if you don't attend the class, don't send a message to me. But if you attend the class, send a message on WhatsApp, okay, and I will send you the PDF. This material, I will send you this material. If let me try to zoom it out, so I write my number there. So you send me a DM and I'll send in this particular whiteboard as a PDF. So this is the phone number 080, okay, 62 85, okay, 30 40. So message me on WhatsApp, okay, and ask me for the class material. I will ask you question before I send to you, but if you don't attend the class, I won't send it to you. That's just a fact. Or if you attend a class, I'll send to you because there's no benefit of getting this particular this class note now and you don't attend the class. How will you understand what I explained there? But if you attend the class, you find it easy to understand what I explained here. So guys, thank you. Let's meet again tomorrow where we'll be discussing today is just a write-up for this particular uh, topic, number-based system. That is why I was trying to do all this morning. A lot of work on my night today. Thank God I can able to make the class today. So the next class is discuss about indices, and we have also like 150 questions under these indices that will help you in this upcoming either WAEC examination, NECO examination, or JAMB examination, even post-UTME. We have that 50 question, 150 question that already compiled, that already what extracted out that can help you master these indices very, very much. So please, let's stick to the end of this a month mathematics lesson. Thank you, and don't keep referring you guys. So this video of this, the video that explain the question 1 this question and the video that explain the question 2, I will drop the link to the group. I'll drop the link to the group. That is what I say, that if you haven't joined our group, I'll drop the link to the group so you guys can join us there. I've dropped the link to the video, or you can access the video in the group. So thank you guys, thank you very much for attending the class. So if you have any question, let me know now before I end the live. If you have any question, let me know before I end the live. And if you don't have any question, shall we call it a day? We'll be closing by 10. Okay, shall we call it a day? If you don't have any question, shall we call it a day? Don't forget that tomorrow we will also meet. Okay, no question. We'll also meet by 8 p.m. We also meet by 8 p.m. It's just like the reason why I don't resume 8 p.m. today is just I have a lot of things that I was be doing that come up suddenly that I don't really expect. I don't supposed to come to live today, but I've made my promise that I should be live every day to help you guys. So please, let's meet tomorrow by 8 p.m. for another interesting mathematics class like this. Thank you. God bless you. Wish you more wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Bye and bye and bye.